Hi there, I'm Vicki Parfano from Aussie Stampers. I'm going to take you on a tour of my art studio and craft room, and I'll pan around and show you the rest of the room so you get a feel for the space. So I'll do it as slowly as I can. It's really hard to hold my camera still. I don't want to make you dizzy. Okay, so this is the main storage unit that I have over here, and on this I have all my ink pads, my stamp cases, my punches, my paper. What else? I have baskets that I keep a lot of my accessories and things in as well. And many of you will know that I'm no longer a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I have actually branched out into designing my own line of digital stamps and traveller's notebook inserts and mixed media products. So since I'm no longer a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I have a whole lot of stamps and punches that are retired. And when I come in here, I can see the amount of money that I've invested in this, and it's quite dispiriting, really. I'm in transition, so what I'm doing is I am getting rid of most of the stamp cases that I have. You can see, if I just move in a little bit closer there, this shelf in the centre here, about half of these stamp sets are current, the rest are retired. The punches on the top shelf have all retired, and I keep my cards in these lovely gold tins, and I'll show you a close-up of those in a moment. But on this shelf down here are a lot of other stamps that are retired and no longer available for sale. And there are so many there, they just don't fit on the shelf anymore. And I must say I have purchased probably about 4 or 5 times this amount of stamps, and it's a huge investment. So I've decided that I would like to move away from being a demonstrator and produce some videos for you, still using a lot of the Stampin' Up! Product, because let's face it, I have a lot of that. But I also like using products from Tim Holtz. I really like doing a lot of scrapbooking projects as well. I love mixed media, and I'm going to be showing you a lot of the new products that I bring in that I think are very cost effective. And I'm going to show you how I do all my storage and where I keep all my scrapbooking supplies. So these are in 2 towers of drawers. The drawers on the left are from Daiso, and they're a little bit bigger than the ones on the right. The ones on the right I got from a dollar store. They were a lot more expensive. But the ones on the left are much deeper. Now they actually take the large Project Life cards, which the ones on the right don't. I have my cutting station here, and this is on top of 2 Kallax units from IKEA. So if I carefully take this down here, you'll see that there are just 2 units side by side, and these are virtually in the centre of the room. I have my big shot die cutting machine there, and then I have these lovely acrylic or acetate, I don't know what you call them, probably acrylic set of drawers from Howard Storage, which has all my washi tape in the bottom drawers. I love this unit. So this is my scrapbooking station and my cutting station. Blocks. I have a whole shelf full of art journals and photo albums, and I have a basket of die cuts down there. And along this section I have some more of my paints. I have a lot of my paints stashed in baskets out of sight because I can't find a really tidy way of displaying my paints. I'm still working on that. So this is a work in progress. But this is my art space and my craft studio. I have a really nice view from out of my craft room window here. It's just beautiful. We get lots of light. This is my garden. We have a really nice garden that we inherited from the people we purchased the house from. It has a bit of sculpture and a little pond out in the corner there. That pond has frogs inside it. And there is a little bridge up here and another pond up there, more frogs as well. And then stairs leading up to my car and the garage at the top. So there's a really nice view, and I like this room because it's very light filled. Now on the other wall, and I'll take you around very slowly, I have my easel in the corner. But where I do most of my work is at my desk. You can see I have 3 lights over my desk, and each of those was from IKEA. and they clamp onto the desk and they're angle poised so you can move them in any direction you want, and I find they are the best lighting possible for the work that I do. So bringing you over to my desk, I'm going to show you what's currently being worked on at the moment. So I have my Love Today planner, which I absolutely adore. I use that all the time. That's from Stampin' Up. I've done a whole series of 25 planner hacks, and if you haven't checked that out, it's been very popular. So have a look at that. You can scroll back and find that on the channel as well. These are some of the illustrations I've been working on as designs for my digital stamps, and I also have some journaling blocks that I'm creating for scrapbooking down here. They'll be available in my digital stamp store as well. And I have my 150 Prismacolor pencils. I just store them in the box that they come in because I think it's a great way to see what colours I have. I like everything out in front of me when I'm creating, and when I'm drawing, illustrating and colouring, I like to have all my equipment nearby. Now this lovely setup here is, I think it's called Workstation Wonder, and I can give you the link to my friend Sharon, who is a good friend of mine, and she helped me decide on how to find enough storage for my Copic markers and my Stampin' Up markers and my paints and my paint brushes and my Copic refills, all the bits and pieces that I need out in front of me as I'm working. And some of those little black boxes there as well were $2 boxes from Kmart in the stationery section, so I added a few of those in. But I like this system. It's black plastic and the pieces interlock, and you can change it around if you want to, but I found I needed something where I could store everything out ready to use rather than having things in cupboards. I need to have things in front of me. So down here I have some of my models and some of the projects that I've been working on myself. This is a model that I use for the illustrations that I do. Now I just wanted to come in and show you a close-up of these gold tins, and I keep all of my finished cards in these, and they have different categories: masculine, get well, encouragement, babies and children, thinking of you, thank you, love and sympathy, and birthday. And then I'll slowly take you up to the top shelf where there are two more tins, and they are Christmas and blank. And that's about it. I'm going to come back and do a video showing you what I do with all of these Stampin' Up cases that I'm going to get rid of and just keep the stamps inside, and how I'm going to store those. So that'll be worth coming and having a look at. That'll be another craft room storage video for you. So thanks for dropping in for the craft room tour today. I'll be showing you a lot more craft haul videos. So I have some really great ideas for cost-effective craft supplies for you, but also ways to use my digital stamps that I'm producing, and also the art journal inserts that I'll be making as well that will be available in my digital store. Hop on by and see some more videos. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.